Alright, hello, we're back again. This is the 10th one of these, so I came home today to find 2 more had been delivered, and fair play to Royal Mail for not just taking it to somewhere where I don't even know where it is, which is currently the status of one of the packages, but they did put them outside. Now, it wasn't raining, so that's, fine, but I think that could have easily been a recipe for disaster. In any case, I got 2 from 2 different sellers, and they're all in good condition, so no worries there. Anyway, move on to the first one, which is Voteb, Visions of the Emerald Beyond. Now, this is a Mahavishnu Orchestra album, so it's not expensive, but it was one that I didn't own in any capacity. Some of the Mahavishnu stuff are the first, what is it? I think the first 2 I have on CD. So this one I just didn't own at all. And for it being my favorite of the Mahavishnu albums and also one of my favorites of all time, one of, I think, 15 albums I've given the full 5 stars to, it was a very notable omission. So here it is, Voteb, the trio cover. One interesting thing about this is that actually this is the top. This is the sleeve, so the end label is actually like this, so you actually hold it like this. Kind of don't really know why that's the case, but that's the way they did it. Okay, so here it is. Sleeve, it's in, good condition. And the record itself is pretty bog standard as far as CBS ones go. They're never very interesting to look at. But this one actually came with the insert too, which, as I've said before, sometimes with these old 70s records or later, whenever, if they're second hand even, they often don't come with the insert, but this one did. And, no rips, no tears, no nothing. So this time he goes by Mahavishnu John McLaughlin, not just Mahavishnu. And yeah, it's a very basic insert, but it's still nice to have. Unbelievable album. Still is, I'll never get tired of it really. So let's have a look at the actual vinyl itself in its paper sleeve, which will be look exactly the same as every other CBS one I've ever opened. Made in Great Britain. What makes us so great, huh? Well, for one, Mahavishnu was a Briton. So this can be our claim, along with a lot of other bands, true. So here it is, pretty standard. A few small marks there, but I'm sure that's not gonna matter. Some of these grooves contain On the Way Home from Earth, one of very few completely transcendental pieces of music I've ever heard. And I will say that till the grave. Absolutely stunning album through and through. So here it is. Next one. Another 5-star album. This is Tinderbox. This is one of the best bargains I've ever found on Discogs, actually. This was, I think, £13, including shipping. This is a repress from 2018. It was listed as in very good condition, very good plus condition, should I say. But for me, it's better than that. There's not a mark on it. The only thing it's short of is being in the seal. Here's the insert. Again, it's a bit like Juju. They did these inserts with this, so maybe you could put the vinyl in there. But I wouldn't do that. Got the lyrics on the back and a little picture on the front with credits. I do have this on CD as well, which comes with liner notes, which is very nice, but this is just, it's a very, 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 very good condition second-hand record. So a very big thank you to the seller, Nicole. Here's the record itself. Black sleeve. So 180 gram as well. So this is like cheap as hell. Tinderbox usually goes for about 20. I looked. I mean, come on. This is stunningly good quality. I can't believe, I feel like I've just performed a bank heist to get this for this price. But here I am, I'm holding it. So yeah, 2 exceptional albums. Tinderbox, I mean, I didn't say anything about it there, but it's just, I mean, there's no flaw, really. So yeah, simple as. One closer to the Susie completion, one closer to the Mahavishnu completion, at least of the ones that I want to get. Susie, actually, I didn't list down Superstition, and looking at it, I think it's pretty much the most expensive one you can get. So, I mean, I'm really not that bothered. Mahavishnu, I am lacking Birds of Fire. And Between Nothingness and Eternity, Lost Trident Sessions. I don't know if that was actually pressed on vinyl. I think I've got conflicting info there. So we'll see. And that's that.